The ball never been a problem for me. It's, whatever optics or whatever everybody makes up after, outside the game. But in the game, y'all kind of know who I am.
For real? Somebody call me Junior, too.
I have a deeper level of understanding because I know whenever I get my opportunity, I got to maximize it. So that's something changing in the mentality standpoint and the mental standpoint is okay. Yeah, I definitely learned not to drive fast. I really don't even drive like that much anymore, but I really don't drive fast at all.
They told us he was just a fifth-round pick, a long shot, a name buried on the depth chart, far from the spotlight. Nobody expected Shedeur Sanders to step on that preseason field and change the narrative in a single night.
Do you think Shedeur might get a little bit of a bump and see some of those first reps with your starting offense in Philly?
Yeah, I'm not. We need to get through the next couple of days from an injury standpoint, Mary Kay, and see where everybody is. I'm really focused on all of our quarterbacks' development and every single one of these reps, like they are last night, how important they are. So that's what I'm focused on more than anything.
But what happened under those stadium lights wasn't luck. It was the birth of something special. The Browns didn't know it yet, but they were about to see a rookie quarterback rewrite his own destiny. This isn't just a highlight reel. This is a turning point. And if you think I'm exaggerating, just wait until you hear how one preseason game shook Cleveland's quarterback future to its core.
My expectations have absolutely changed. Absolutely. My expectations have changed because a lot of what we're hearing from Cleveland has changed again.
Before that game, Shedeur Sanders was the fourth-string quarterback. Fourth string. The guy most fans didn't even know was on the roster. A fifth-round pick, stashed away as an insurance policy for the guys above him. The odds were stacked so high that making the team felt like a fantasy. And yet, football has a way of testing fate. Injuries hit the quarterbacks ahead of him, one by one, like dominoes falling in slow motion. Suddenly, the door cracked open, and Sanders was called in. This wasn't just an opportunity, this was survival. And look, I have been researching about NFL for the last 7 to 8 years deeply, and what I think is, moments like this, they define careers. From the very first snap, Sanders looked nothing like a rookie just thrown into the fire. His eyes scanned the field with purpose. His hands were steady. His throws were crisp. The commentators kept saying it, poise beyond his years. But here's what really stood out. He didn't play scared. Most rookies in that moment would have folded. They dump the ball off, take the easy check down, avoid risks. Not Sanders. He trusted his arm. He trusted his reads. He played like he belonged in that pocket. The Browns sideline felt it. The crowd felt it. And by the end of that first quarter, so did the rest of us. By halftime, the stat line told the story. 14 completions out of 23 attempts. 138 yards. 2 touchdowns. No flukes, no lucky bounces. Just calculated, high-level quarterback play. He spread the ball to multiple receivers, dissecting the defense with short timing routes, then burning them deep when they crept up. Every time he stepped into the huddle, the team leaned in closer. They believed. And here's the thing. Belief is dangerous in the NFL. Once a locker room starts believing in a young quarterback, it can flip the entire depth chart upside down. This wasn't just a good first half. This was the opening act of something the Browns hadn't seen in years. Hope. The coaching staff didn't pull him after halftime. They let him run nearly 3 full quarters, a rare vote of confidence for a fourth stringer. And he kept delivering. Sanders showed command at the line, making quick reads and adjusting protections like a veteran. The pass rush came hard, but he stood tall, delivering throws even as defenders crashed into him. And then came the dagger, his second touchdown pass, a tight window throw that threaded between two defenders. The stadium erupted. You could almost feel the shift. This wasn't a fill-in QB anymore. This was someone forcing the Browns to rethink their quarterback plans entirely. After the game, former NFL coach Herm Edwards couldn't stop talking about him. Poise, he said. That's what makes the difference. And he was right. Poise isn't about stats. It's about how you react when the lights are blinding and the pocket is collapsing. Head coach Kevin Stefanski echoed the sentiment, praising Sanders' leadership and decision-making. Think about that. A rookie quarterback, fourth on the depth chart a week ago, is suddenly being talked about for his leadership. That doesn't happen unless you've earned it. And Sanders earned every word. Here's where things get interesting. The Browns went into camp with a set plan. Now, that plan's been ripped apart. A new quarterback battle is brewing. Veterans are looking over their shoulders. Coaches are whispering in meeting rooms. Media outlets are buzzing. Sanders didn't just play well. He created a problem. The best kind of problem. You can't unsee a performance like that. You can't pretend it didn't happen. And in the NFL, when a young player forces the issue, things get messy. Depth charts shift. Jobs are lost. And sometimes, a franchise finds its future sooner than expected. Cleveland fans aren't quiet when they see something special. Social media lit up before the game even ended. Clips of Sanders' touchdowns spread like wildfire. Browns fans, who had been starved for stability at quarterback, suddenly had a reason to believe again. Some called for him to start immediately. Others said, not yet, but soon. Either way, Sanders had turned heads not just inside the organization, but across the entire NFL fan base. And for a fifth-round pick, that's rare. Overnight, he went from a name in the background to the player everyone wanted to talk about. Now let's be real. It's just one preseason game. But sometimes, one game is all it takes to change a trajectory. Sanders didn't just earn himself more playing time. He may have altered the Browns' long-term quarterback plans. If he continues to play at this level, the front office will have no choice but to rethink the future. And the beauty of it? Nobody saw this coming. Not the analysts, not the fans, maybe not even Sanders himself. That's the NFL. Unpredictable, ruthless, and always ready to crown its next star. So here's the takeaway. Never underestimate the fourth-string quarterback. Shedeur Sanders proved that preparation meets opportunity in the most unexpected ways. He walked onto that field with nothing to lose and walked off with a city watching his every move. If this is just the beginning, then Cleveland might be witnessing the rise of something special. And for the rest of the league, consider this your warning. Keep doubting him. He seems to play his best when no one believes. Now I want to hear from you. Is this just a preseason spark? Or are we watching the Browns' future take shape right in front of us?